So I joined hitrecord.org a couple days ago because I really like the concept of, people creating art and then other people using it to make things better. This really appeals to someone like me who's, not, who has a lot of imagination, I guess, but it's not typically arty. I don't have to write. God, I used to, but as you all know, depression, blah, writer's block, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so I joined that site, and I've been kind of playing around, dipping my toes into the water very gingerly. And there's these things they call collaborations, where someone puts out like a theme or an existing piece, like a movie or art or something, and other people then start contributing, riffing off it, adding to it. So yeah, and one of those themes is childhood. Yeah, and let me tell you, that gets my brain going. Not surprisingly. So on one hand, well, in a couple of really significant ways, my childhood is just, retreating and retreating. Just like these couple of months. One of them being, let's start with the bad and then transition to the more upbeat one, okay? One of them being, as most of you who watch this probably know, my dad died last month. Cancer. Well, technically speaking, pneumonia, but it was the cancer's fault, and the cancer would have killed him anyway. No one knew how much longer he would have, but it was like a matter of weeks, maybe a couple of months, not longer. So in the end, it was very quick, and that was good. But obviously, I always knew that I'd lose my dad relatively young because my parents are older. But still, I must say I thought we'd have like another 5 to 10 years. And I didn't think that was too much to ask. So yeah, my dad, gone. And we're a very, very close-knit family. Although my parents have lived like near my mom's siblings for a couple of years now, but still, obviously with the cancer and stuff, we went to visit a lot and just enjoyed our time together. So I guess we have the cancer to thank for that. Thank you, cancer. Yeah. So, childhood. That's my dad. Not a very touchy-feely guy. German. Grew up in World War II. Yeah, he was that old. And, he was a kid then, and he was actually born in Dresden. So he was, what was he, 9 when they bombed it. They lost their house and everything. But yeah, so he wasn't, touchy-feely. But oh my god, he was an awesome dad. When we were little, he loved playing with us. When I say us, I mean me and my little brother. I have these awesome memories of him, lifting me up propping me up, lying on his back and propping me up on his feet so I could be an aeroplane. Or letting me walk on his feet because he took these huge steps, like as a kid, I was always trying to keep up with his massive strides. Yeah, and it was just, he would have been an awesome granddad. Unfortunately, neither me nor my brother have had any kids yet, so but I just have to tell them about their awesome granddad. Okay, not gonna start crying, no. So, talking grandkids, the thing that comes, not always, a lot of the time before the kids, the marriage, which is another thing. My little brother, my baby brother, well, he's only 1.5 years younger than I am, but for the longest time he just felt really, really much younger than me. And he is actually getting married next week, 1 week from today. I'm actually his witness, which is what we call, like, which would be in the English speaking areas would be the best man. It actually, traditionally, it would be a man here as well, but there's been, I mean, usually nowadays guys have female best friends, or, guys ask their sisters. Yeah, I totally love it for that one, by the way, because it's my little brother and he's getting married. Oh my god, he's 30. How did that happen? Me and my brother, because we were relatively close in age, so we always had each other. That was pretty cool. Always. We would, like, because my parents were older, so all our cousins who were supposed to be our generation were, like, I think the youngest is like 15 years old, 10 years older, no 10, I think 10 years older than we are. And then their kids are 10 years younger. So it was only just the two of us. And I was the ringleader, making up games, and we play together. For the longest time, for years and years, we play a lot together until, like, our interests kind of diverged. But even then, I'd keep looking out for him because, like I said, he did feel a bit younger, like if he was like maybe 4 years younger than I was. When I went out, he was still a bit of a homebody, kind of shy, playing football but not soccer for the Americans. Not really like going out, having girlfriends, that sort of thing. Like letting our mom dress him until he was like 15, and I started taking him into town for shopping. But yeah, so those are like, it's so funny. Like he grew up a lot since he got together with his fiancée, soon to be wife. And yeah, I guess that just makes it really real, Now he's getting married. He'll have a wife. And hopefully, fingers crossed, kids. So I can be favorite aunt. Oh god, I am looking forward to that.